In this module, we can learn about purification of water. Before we begin this topic, let's watch a video.
Where does the water come from? From the tap. Yes, but where does the water come from? Into our tap and house? I don't know. Well, it all starts from the rain. Nearly all the water we use comes from rainwater. But how does it reach our taps and houses? Let me take you to the journey of rainwater to our house. Rainwater gets absorbed into the ground or goes into the river. Huge pumps are used to suck up this water up. Any big dirt particles are filtered out at this point. Wow! That's amazing! But we cannot drink or use this water yet, so this water needs to be cleared. Chemicals like aluminium sulfate and lime are added to the water to clean the dirt. The chemicals are mixed thoroughly. Whoosh, whoosh! Adding the chemical sticks all the dirt together into bigger lumps called flocks. Next, the water goes into a sedimentation tank. Ria, do you know what is sedimentation? No. Sedimentation is settling down the bigger particles at the bottom of the tank. So the flocks settle down and form thick sludge. The sludge filters out and the water goes into the next stage. Sludgy. But the water is still not very clean, so it now goes into the filtration tank. What? Filtration tank has layers of sand and small pebbles. These layers trap the fine dirt. Finally, a little chemical is added to kill any of the germs left. Clean water at last. Yay! The water is now stored in huge water tanks or reservoirs. It is then run into pipes that reaches our houses. So when you turn on the tap, the water gushes out. Wow, that's so cool! Hope you enjoyed this video and learned some fun facts about how
Earth is a watery planet. Yet, water is a precious commodity. Can you guess why? This is because just 3% of all the water available on the earth is fresh water. The rest 97% is saline water of the oceans. Out of this 3% is the surface water of rivers, lakes or springs form an even smaller percentage. Fresh water from various sources may contain disease-causing germs and impurities. Large-scale water purification is done before it reaches our home. So let's see the journey of water before it reaches our home. Here is a simplified diagram of water treatment plant. Fresh water from rivers and lakes are taken through pipes. So, large water treatment plant for purification. In the first stage of water purification, water is pumped and stored in the large sedimentation tank. Alum is commonly used as a coagulant which forces tiny particles of dirt to stick together and settle down. In the second stage, water is carried from the sedimentation tank to filtration tank. Here water is passed through the beds of charcoal, sand and gravel. This process removes the suspended impurities. The third stage of purification process is aeration. Air is passed through the filtered water in the reservoir by a pump with air diffusers. The circulation of air reduces the concentration of taste and oxygen content of water is increased. Disinfecting is the next stage of purification process. In this stage, water is carried from the aeration tank to the disinfectant tank. Adding disinfectants such as chlorine destroys disease-causing organisms in water. Ultraviolet radiation and oxidative chemicals like potassium permanganate and ozone are also used in disinfecting water. Now water is purified and ready to drink. This water is stored in storage tank and are supplied in towns through underground pipes. This water undergoes several processes before it reaches our tap as potable water.